Hello. It's me, and I decided to do the 100 questions tag. Um, Obviously nobody has tagged me in this because this bugs me. But I decided to because I'm bored and I found it online and it seems pretty interesting. Okay, so here I go. Something that happened to you in middle school. A lot of things happened to me in middle school. I almost failed social studies because my teacher hated me. I think that might be the most exciting thing that happened to me in middle school. Um, I was a very boring person, honestly, and not much happened, to be completely honest. And yeah, so my teacher hated me on a personal level, so she failed me. But she couldn't keep me back because social studies was not a required course. Okay, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Closed. Not because I'm afraid of something coming out of my closet, just because there's not much in my closet but games. So it just stays closed and it's always closed. I do never ever open it. Do you take the shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Who doesn't do that? Of course I do. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? Out because I sometimes, a lot of times, really, stick my feet out of the ends of the blankets and sheets because I get too hot and that cools me off. Have you ever stolen a street sign before? A street sign before? No, because that'd be hard. And I am getting into all that. Do you like to use Post-it notes? I love to use Post-it notes, but I always use them for the most random reasons. So I don't use them often because I'd rather not waste them. Do you cut out coupons but never use them? Yes. Yes. All the time, yes. Unless it's for something free, then I will use it immediately because if it's for free, it's for me. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Neither, preferably, but out of those two, a big bear because a bee will sting and they hurt a lot more than being attacked by a big bear, I would assume. Because big bear you can kind of get out of by playing dead. This one was easy. Do you have freckles? Yes, I do. You can't really see them now, but they are very prominent in the sun. They come out, and they're like all in this area here. That's where my freckles come out. Sometimes they're like random other places, but mostly on my nose and in the apples of my cheeks. Do you always smile for pictures? Most of the time, I do. Like I'll do like the fake cheesy smile, like, or I'll like do small smile, like, or sometimes I just kind of make a certain picture face when I'm taking selfies that usually isn't a smile, but it's more like a tree or whatever. What's your biggest pet peeve? Hmm. I hate it when people, like, when you have french fries and you have, like, separate dips for them, like ketchup and ranch and honey mustard or whatever you want to use to dip your fries in. I hate it. I absolutely, positively hate it when people will dip it in ketchup and automatically dip it into the ranch or something and, like, mix the sauces and, like, cross-contaminate them. It bothers me so much. Like, if you want to mix them, dip it in the one, take a bite, and then dip it in the other and put it in your mouth at the same time. Do not, under any circumstances, mix the two sauces. It bothers me so much. And I don't know why. Okay. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No. No, not really. I used to have a little pedometer, and that would count my steps, but it didn't really do anything for me because I lost it. uh, have you ever peed in the woods? No. I've skied behind a house, but I've never skied in the woods. Mostly because I'm terrified of the woods and they're really, really scary because you never know what could be hiding in there. So I just rather not go in them, let alone pee in them. What about poops in the woods? I've never pooped anywhere but a bathroom. And it has to be in my house, like where I live, unless there's complete emergency. I have a very shy bowel, I guess you can say. Whatever. That is a lot of information for you, and I'm completely sorry about that, but whatever. Now, on to the next question. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yes, all the time. I will dance to the music in my head constantly. If I'm cleaning the kitchen, or if I'm just sitting here, I will just start dancing. And like people will look at me and be like, "Anne, what are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I'm dancing to the music in my head." The other night, I was dancing in the kitchen to a Spice Girls song that was playing in my head. It happens all the time. Do you chew your pens and pencils? Yes, I do. I like putting things in my mouth. Um, how many people have you slept with this week? Unless you count my dog and my kitten, 0. And by slept with, I meant they cuddled with me while I was sleeping. Okay. What size is your bed? A twin. Which sucks, because it's small. But it's enough room for me and my laptop. Only girl pod. um, what is your song of the week? What song am I obsessed with this week? Probably Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood. I absolutely adore that song and I will listen to it forever and always. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Absolutely. Let them wear whatever the hell they want and let girls wear whatever the hell they want. Who cares what they're wearing? If a guy wants to wear pink, how am I to say that that's not okay because pink is a girl's color? Who the fuck cares? Okay. Do you still watch cartoons? Yes, all the time. I am a huge infant. That was not sarcasm. I really do watch cartoons all the time. What is your least favorite movie? I'm not really sure. I don't really have a least favorite anything. But I really don't like scary movies that are based off of true stories. Um, movies that have to do with history, really, unless they're fun. Uh, like, I like That Thing You Do, but I'm not really a huge fan of stuff like Saving Private Ryan or Pearl Harbor. Like, they're just a little too and intense for me. Oh, you know what? I think I do know my least favorite movie because it gave me nightmares for 2 weeks straight. El Orfanato, the Guillermo del Toro movie. Most terrifying movie I've ever seen. It's also known as The Orphanage. It's in Spanish. The entire movie, and it is just terrifying. I had to watch it my senior year of high school in English class, and I no, just no on that movie. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Hmm. I would bury it in the park across from my grade school, near the gazebo. That's where I would bury it. What did you drink with dinner? Sweet tea. It was very good. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Ketchup, ranch, barbecue sauce, sweet and sour sauce, any of the above. Most likely ranch. Or even Caesar if there is no ranch. I'm gross, but whatever. What is your favorite food? Tie between tacos, macaroni and cheese, chicken fingers, and a turkey club from a diner, like with made with real turkey, not like lunch meat turkey. Should bomb it. Okay. Um, what movies could you watch over and over and over and still love? Uh, so many movies. Pretty much any Disney movie, especially Peter Pan. Mean Girls, 500 Days of Summer. Girl Interrupted. So many movies, I can't even list them all. Last Person You Kissed slash Kissed You. My mom. Like I said, lonely girl thoughts. This is what happens in a long distance relationship. Were you ever a boy slash girl scout? I was not. I was kind of like this Boy Scout mascot in a way. Me and my two friends, because all of our older brothers were in Boy Scouts, but my mom wouldn't let me into Girl Scouts. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Maybe if I lost like a lot of weight. Because right now it just wouldn't be cute. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? I'm constantly writing letters about how I feel. But I think the last time is I tried writing a letter to my boyfriend to send with this package that I was going to send him, which I haven't sent him, so I'm sending it to him for Christmas. But that letter took me literally 2 weeks to write, so I'm just going to throw it away and try to rewrite another one. Because it's bad. It's in like 2 different kinds of ink. It's just, bad. Can you change the oil on a car? No. I am completely not car savvy at all. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? Nope. I've never done that. Ever run out of gas? Yes. Yes, I have. And I have a vine to prove it. It happened, my mom and I were driving home. I was running errands with her, and I was driving her home. And right before we get to the bridge to go onto the island where my mom lives, my car just stops accelerating. So I pull over to the side of the road. I'm freaking out. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. So my mom decides to call one of our family friends, and of course I'm like, no, don't trouble him. And he comes and brings us enough gas to get to the Wawa, right over the bridge to get gas, and it happened. That was an experience. Favorite kind of sandwich? Peanut butter and jelly. I love peanut butter and jelly. It's Skippy, all natural with honey, or Peter Pan, all natural with honey. And the jelly doesn't matter. I like most jelly. Best thing to eat for breakfast. Pancakes. No, sausage wrapped with pancakes. Oh my gosh, best thing ever invented. Always and forever will eat those for breakfast. What is your usual bedtime? Anywhere between 10:30 and 4. Most likely 4. Are you lazy? Yeah, I'm pretty lazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's sad. When you were a kid, what did you dress up for as Halloween? So many things. I was Nala for like 3 years straight because that was my favorite. I was the Dalmatian. I was a witch of multiple times. I was when it was, like, what is it, 40s or 50s girls with the precursors, like a zombie one. I was a cheerleader. I was a nerd. I was a ghost when I was a little baby. Even though my mom tries to say that I was supposed to be a zombie, I looked like a ghost. So I said I was a ghost. I would say I was a ghost, not a ghost, because that's not a thing. Okay. What is your Chinese astrological sign? Like, is that like the animal? Because I'm a monkey. Ooh, ooh, ah, how many languages can you speak? One. A little bit of Spanish, very tiny bit of French, very, very tiny bit. Like, I can say I don't speak French, pretty much. And speak Latin. I guess that works. Do you have any magazines for Christmas? 17, Teen Vogue, and Cosmo. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? Well, I never had either. My brother did, and I would steal both. But I prefer Legos to Lincoln Logs, but I would play with both. Are you stubborn? Sort of, depending on what it's about. Who's better, Leno or Letterman? I don't watch audio shows, so I can't actually choose. Ever watch soap operas every single day with my grandmother when I was growing up. Well, maybe not every day, but every day with my grandmother. Are you afraid of heights? Terrified of heights. I had a panic attack at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Never a good thing. Sneezing in the car. No, never. Not at all. All the time. Do you sing in the shower? Actually, not really, unless music is already playing and then I'll sing along to it. But I don't just, burst out into song in the shower. You ever dance in the car? Yes. Yes, all the time. Ever used a gun? I've used a BB gun, and I've used a pellet gun, and I've used a paintball gun, but never a real gun, because that's scary. Last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? 2 Christmases ago, I think it was. Because, my old first grade teacher, who was a really good friend of my mom, is a photographer, and she was taking Christmas photos for us for free. So, yeah, so I think that was it. Do you think musicals are cheesy? Definitely, but I absolutely love them. I am in love with all musicals. Is Christmas stressful? Very stressful, because I'm poor. Ever eat a pierogi? I'm Polish. Of course I've eaten a pierogi. Favorite type of fruit pie? I'd say banana. Banana cream pie. That's a fruit. So that's a fruit pie. Occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? Teacher, and I still do. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. Ever have a deja vu feeling all the freaking time? Take a vitamin daily? No. Wear slippers? No. Wear a bathrobe? No. What do you wear to bed? Usually sweatpants and a tank top. I don't really have set pajamas. First concert. My first concert was 3 doors down with my dad. Also the first concert I fell asleep to. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Well, since we don't have a Target anywhere near us, except for like about 45 minutes away, I'd go with Walmart opposed to Kmart. So Walmart. Nike or Adidas? Whichever one I find, and it's cuter. Cheetos or Fritos? Cheetos. Crunchy Cheetos. I love them. Or Twisted Puffs, because they're better than any cheesy puff out there. So Cheetos, Twisted Puffs. Peanuts or sunflower seeds? Neither, but if I had to choose, sunflower seeds, I will suck off the salt and then spit them out. Ever heard of the group Tres DM? No. That literally says 3 groups. So no. Ever take dance lessons? Yes, I did. I took them when I was younger. I took ballet, tap, jazz, gymnastics. I think that might be it. I don't remember. Is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Musician. And he already is. And it's Darren Criss. I'm kidding. I don't know. Maybe teaching. Well, seems like boyfriend now wants to do music. And I'm hoping he'll be my future spouse. Teaching would be good. Yeah. Can you curl your tongue? No. Not at all. Ever won a spelling bee? No, because we never had spelling bees. They happened in like 4th grade or like 3rd grade, but I never won one. There was always somebody smarter than me. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes. I do that a lot. I cry over everything. Own any record albums? Like an actual record, yes, I have a Peter Pan one that I bought for $8 at a store in the mall because I love Peter Pan. But that's the only one I actually have. My brother used to have a lot that he had from my mom, but I think he sold them. Oh no, record player. No, unfortunately. Regularly birds and stems. If I could, I would. I'd love to play them. Never been in love. So right now. Who would you like to see in concert? Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, One Direction, Darren Criss, Panic at the Disco, All Time Low. A lot of concerts I want to go to. What was the last concert you saw? Was my last concert Kenny Chesney? It was a free concert on the beach where I live. So yeah, that was my last concert. Hot tea or cold tea? I drink more cold tea, but I really do like hot tea. Tea or coffee? Well, since I'm just getting into the whole coffee loving experience, I'd still say tea. I prefer tea, but I actually do now drink more coffee. Sugar or snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle. So my favorite cookie in the history of cookies, and I will forever love them. Can you swim well? Well, I can swim. I wouldn't say well, but I can swim. Can you hold your breath without pulling your nose? Yes, and I don't understand people who can't. Like, I don't understand it. Okay, if you just kind of just go, and just don't let any air out, and but I mean, I guess people can't. I don't know. Are you patient? I don't think I'm very patient, but a lot of people tell me I have the patience of a saint. So, I mean, I would say I am. But sometimes I just feel like I'm not that patient. Okay. DJ or band at a wedding? DJ. Because then you have an assortment of music, everybody's happy, it's very easy to dance to, because most DJs play dance music, and so, yeah, DJ. Ever won a contest? Yes. I don't remember which one exactly, but I know I've won them. Ever had plastic surgery? No. But I did have the option to have a skin graft when I was younger for my ankle because I got my foot caught in a bicycle tire. So my entire side of my foot was degloved. But I was sick, so my parents chose to just let it scar over. And, I mean, it still is scarred, plus additional scars on that ankle from breaking my ankle. But it's not too bad, and I'd rather just have the scars that it has, instead of having to take skin from one place and put it over it so it looks like it's really bad. I don't mind. It would have been more money, and I'd rather not have my parents spend any other money on me. And if I could, I would have plastic surgery to get rid of this tummy and maybe make this nose a little smaller. Which are better, black or green olive? Neither, but my 1-year-old niece would probably say black, since she ate 6 yesterday. She's 1. So she's 6. She's 1. She's 1. Don't look at her ears. Can you knit or crochet? I can knit. I have knit half a scarf. Best room for a fireplace. There's nothing else. The place where you live. Do you want to get married? Absolutely. If married, how long have you been married? I'm not married, but I want to be married. Eventually. Who was your high school crush? Oh, I had so many. I don't even want to list them. I was one of those girls that was in love with everybody, but nobody knew it because I was very quiet and very shy. So nobody knew I was in love with like everybody. Do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? No, not usually. If I don't get my own way, I usually just let it go, like for certain things, and if for certain things, it will hurt that I don't get my own way, because not in a selfish way, but in like a way, and usually what it is something that would be for the better for everybody. And I will cry, but I will cry in the privacy of my own room, or to my mom. Do you have kids? Yes. Do you have kids? Yes. What's your favorite color? Tie between green and purple. Do you miss anyone right now? Absolutely. I miss a lot of people. Okay, so that was a 25-minute video, almost 26. You're probably bored to death. I mean, it was 100 questions. But, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go now and let you live your life again and not worry about me. Goodbye!